Hey everybody, Justin with AmericanTrucks.com here, and today we're taking a closer look at the Proven Ground stainless steel muffler delete system available for all 2019 and newer 5.7 Rams. Now, you should be checking out this very affordable kit from Proven Ground if you're looking for a noticeable increase in sound over your stock system, but without having to spend big bucks on a complete catback replacement. Now, getting right into the sound clips here with the muffler delete system from Proven Ground, and again, this is not going to be for the Ram owners out there looking to have the absolute loudest truck on the block. Instead, if you're a Hemi owner and you're looking for a pretty modest increase in volume, this is certainly going to be for you. Now, breaking out my Wake the Neighbor scale, if we have the stock 5.7 exhaust coming in at, let's just say, a 1 out of 5, well, the Proven Ground system in place will bump that to a soft 3 out of 5 on my 1 to 5 or 1 to Wake the Neighbor scale. So again, it is a noticeable increase here, guys, but there will be louder systems on the site at the end of the day. Now, on the flip side, keeping things pretty modest overall does increase, or equal, I should say, a very enjoyable in-cab experience while cruising, and certainly is not going to drive you crazy on long trips. Now, moving into construction, and as you might imagine, this is a pretty simple system. However, the materials for an affordable system are going to be very solid throughout. Now, this does include the full 409 grade stainless steel build here, guys. Going to be great at resisting corrosion long term. Now, this kit will feature the 3-inch mandrel bent tubing throughout, and will certainly increase the flow of exhaust by replacing that restrictive factory muffler. Now, as the name implies here, guys, being a muffler deleting system, this is going to install in place of that factory muffler while still reusing things like the factory hangers and tailpipes, and does include all of the necessary clamps and flanges needed for a relatively painless install. Price point for the Proven Ground kit will live right around that $200 price range, give or take here, which certainly makes this one of the most affordable kits out there when looking to simply replace the muffler on your newer Ram and nothing else. Now, with that being said, you can certainly spend a little bit more money at the end of the day, go with a bigger brand name option, maybe from Corsa. That's going to deliver a 304 grade stainless build, maybe a little bit more premium, if you will, of a material compared to the 409 grade stainless. But again, you will have to pay a little extra to get that material. But now we do want to shift gears and get into our install segment, and site's going to call this a strong 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you a couple of hours or so to complete from start to finish. But now we're going to throw it out to the guys in the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown. Check it out.
Tools required for this install include an impact gun, exhaust hanger removers, a 17mm wrench, and 15 and 16mm sockets. What's up, guys? Today we're installing a muffler delete on our Ram, so let's get started. So to install this muffler delete, we're gonna have to make a cut right behind our muffler. So we're gonna measure about 1 inch back from the weld, and then you can grab a Sawzall or your favorite cutting tool to make your cut. Ours has already been done in a previous install, so we have a clamp there. So we're gonna be using a 15mm socket to remove our clamp. Next, we can pop our rods out of our isolators. I've got a pole jack on the bottom of our muffler to support the weight of it. And we'll use an exhaust hanger remover tool to pop these out. Now we can move to the flange at the front side of our muffler. We have 2 16mm bolts and 1 more hanger. So we'll start by popping that hanger off with our exhaust hanger tool. And then we can grab our 16mm socket to remove our bolts and support the weight of it with our other hand. And now we can remove our muffler. And we can pop our gasket off our front pipe because we won't be reusing it. So now we can install our muffler delete. I'm gonna be starting in the rear here to make it a little bit easier to get our rods into our hangers. So we'll take one of our clamps and slide it over the end there. And now we can install our next pipe. So we'll get another clamp and then slide this in and get this rod into our isolator. Next, we can install our new gasket and our hardware. I've got a bolt with a flat washer going through one side, and then we've got another flat washer, lock washer, and nut for the other side. And I'm just gonna hand tighten these and get our gasket lined up. And then we can take a 16mm socket on our bolt side and a 17mm wrench on our nut side to tighten it down. So now the only thing we have left to do is to go back and tighten down our clamps. So we'll get those into place and take a 15mm socket to tighten them down. And now we'll do that same thing for our other clamp. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the Proven Ground stainless steel muffler delete for your 2019 and newer 5.7 liter Ram 1500. Thank you for watching, and for all things Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.